everyone. I hope everyone's doing well. This is, I guess I'd call part 2 of the Atlanta 10 show haul. This is all on nibs. I just want to talk about just the nibs I had custom ground. This is Carolina Pen Company. I bought 2 pens from him this year. I love his stuff. The 3 I bought last year had never left rotation. So they did a rotation a year. And I don't see any reason why this one is done by Pen Round. This is called Spear Point. It's one that Kirk has made up, Pen Round. Color is peppery bloom. Then we'll play with the nib, huh? The Lu, yes, this is how they spell it. Okay. Front side. Up a little bit more. It's not usually how I do it. You can do it the small. And here's, this is a needle to, let me write it over here. Needle. Broad. Architect. Don't tell me that's not cool. How's that? Nice and juicy. And that's cool. So top side is needle. See, needle. Turn it over. And there you are. Broad architect. Don't tell me that's not cool. Because it's cool. I know, I love raw, juicy nibs. So, second one takes me a bit to get used to. I am not 100%. This is a Bleak Crisp Left Foot by Nib Grinder. You can see it has a bit of the, it's really cool. Oh, I did it right the first time. I'm not used to it. It's like any nib that's a bit different. Oh, yes, I did that right. It takes a bit to get used to. I'm a lot better than what I was. Nib Grinder. He really helped a lot. Because we talked about what I'd like. I said, well, I'd like something different. I have architects, I have needles. He says, how about this one? I said, sure. It's on a Bach nib. This is Oster 2022 Orlando Pen Show. I'll just kind of blend that. Ink. I forget what it's called, sorry. Yeah, see, what it is you write it at a 45-degree angle. This, okay, I got that's all it does. And what it is you can watch yourself write. So let me just turn it like this. So you can see how I'm holding it. I usually hold my nibs like this. That's just the way I am. Back in my day, if you didn't do what the teacher said, you got your hand smacked with a ruler. Yeah, public school. Like I said, back in my day. But this one, because it has the little bit of angle to it, I'm sure it's a little hard to see, but it's there. It has a little bit of angle, and you hold it almost that you can see what you're writing. So, just once you get it, you get it. And you just twist it to where it starts writing. That's what I've been doing. Is it juicy? Well, you know it is. See that? I don't think it does it. No, that's not meant for that way. So you write it like this. The half down, you can do a little bit of broad, right, like that. That's not meant for that. And I think that's why it's crisp. Anyways, it's a gorgeous knit. I love it. I will be better at it. You know, it's like, with the knit, once I get it, usually I have it. I'm not going to say all the time. Oh, Tan is by Taylor Tins. It was an Orlando Tin show. Their color, you can see, has this is purple tolerance or something like that. Tolerance? I don't know. Yeah. So this next one is Heinz Tins. Beautiful color. And this is Tontoy. That's how it sits. That says spelt and it's wrong, then wrong. And this one is by Pinroom. Let's see, you can see you wanna. Yep, I love this one too. This is Oster. Sublime. Gorgeous color in this one, huh? Okay, right upwards. Do I have any notes on it? No. But I do know it gets wider and wider and a juicy nib, of course. They all know me. So yeah, this is Heinz Tins. Yes, isn't that gorgeous too? You know, all 6 of my pins I thought had a custom nib in it. This one is Imperial. We'll talk about the pin in a minute. Nib by Pinroom. I did buy this from Pinroom. It's used. Oh, this is Sailor. 2, 4, 3. I think that's one of my new ones. I thought of this show too. It's In the Night Body. All right, and the color is. Oh, I already wrote down the color. Pinroom. Oh, I have it all on one list. All right, see, it has that purple hue. I love the sale. I love those kind of things. Here it is. It is Leonardo MZG. I guess that's what I say. Smithers Leonardo. Art Deco, Cobalt Blue, In the Night Body, In the Night Feed, 14 karat gold nib, which I had pinned around. Do some work on it just because I wanted to. And it's right here. Get it in. Another 00. So it's a prototype. Is that the only reason why I bought it? Well, it was within my budget. I wasn't supposed to buy it, but I did. And I'm happy with it. I really am. I have to say, I'm looking forward to buying maybe a pin each time I go, this kind. Not necessarily Leonardo, but one of these different ones. So I'd say that's more the extra fine to a barat. I don't know if Imperial means full. Feels like a round nib while making the cross stroke narrow. Yep, there it is, narrow. Yep, that's it. And then I have the reverse. So this is my Leonardo. First one, I have to say I like it. I like it that it's a prototype. All right, next one. Mythic Pins. This is my third one from him. I wasn't looking for another pin. I already had 5. I was only supposed to buy 3. Yeah, right. But I walking by the table like, ooh, I think that's exactly what I said. Ooh. And Doodly, it was his wife. And she goes, oh, can I help you? And I go, well, yes, you can. I says, this is very interesting. She brought her another one. I says, no, I like this original one. Isn't this the coolest? Ugh, mythic tins, awesome. What I like the most, because I don't like white sections. Ooh, I know. Uh-huh. So what is this? This is my nib grinder. Okay. Front. It's an architect. Back. Needle. This is my nib grinder. Like I say, oh, I hate that saying. What does that mean? Like I say, 162. It is just another thumb pin and nib. And these are a lot more affordable than stack nibs. Stack nibs usually are in the hundreds. Usually several hundred and up. Yeah, that's why I love these small matter. I love them anyways because they do interesting things. I mean, the Leonardo, they're really hard to have 3 of them looking like this and another 6 looking like this. So I understand that these small ones, look at that, it's all glittery. I guess I should say shimmery. So I'm really starting to get into these nib grinds. Ooh, I just love them, don't you? Yes, I know, it's hard not to. All right, my last one. Franklin Christoph. This is Arushi and I'm going to spell it for some reason, I can't say it. M-A-K-I-A. I had lots and lots of these SIGs. I really do. I probably have 8 or 9, maybe 10. Isn't that gorgeous? Actually, Jonathan did these from Carolina Pen Company. He's the owner of that one. And they asked me what kind of nib I wanted. I said, well, definitely a SIG. And of course, Audrey did her magic. She says, would you like the smoke? I do believe this one's called smoke nib to match the body. I go, oh, yes, please. So this is a medium SIG. All right, down. All right. Pin. Oh, it's not N. Pin and nib is from them. Juicy, of course. It's not really meant to, but what a SIG is, it's something that can just roll around and, it's just, well, of course, it's just a fun nib. It's one of my first nibs that were custom. And yes, these are custom. Don't let anyone tell you they're not. All these nibs are custom. Whether you buy them as a nib unit, which I've done, or if you had it ground sent your pin to have ground, no, my luck. Oh, there it is. Oh, shadow. There it is. Shadow nib. It's just, if you say, oh, Janie, I can't afford $100 on a stacked nib. Hey, I get it. Try and, and they'll tell you what the prices are, and a lot of them have the sheets out, but don't be afraid to ask. You're paying for it. Never be afraid. And I've never felt silly, because I don't know how much. I usually go ahead and do it. I like to know how much I'm paying for something. And they're very nice. These nib grinders, Pin Round, Kirk, and I'm sorry, I forget his first name, and nib grinder. Those two I've done work with. Nib grinder first time. I've usually done it with Kirk. Ask them questions, and they'll give you ideas that, remember, if you go with it and they didn't quite do what you thought it was going to be, it's not their fault. It's you went ahead and agreed to it. No, I'd always liked everything. Like, say, this one's going to take me a little longer, but I pretty well had it down pat. The late crisp left foot. So remember, you can have it reground or just buy another nib. They're not that expensive, and then have them do it. I could just say I highly recommend getting these done. Now, should I spoil something? I'm going to spoil it. I'm not ready yet. There goes. What I did at the show, I said I was going to do this. I'm not ready yet, so it's not going to happen. I'm not going to post any dates or anything because I don't know. I have to feel like going to the post office, and that's 3 highways away. Oh, God. It's a mess. And they're not nice. I did buy a medium SIG for another 6 Jello to do as a giveaway. I'm not ready yet, so this is what the person will get. But it will be a giveaway. That one will only be for the United States. I'm sorry, it just isn't. I had them weigh it once, and it was like $34 or $35 to send it internationally. And then it's, Franklin Christoph. You buy the nib. I don't know really how much it was because I bought several things from them at that time. But it's at the time I bought it under 50. And he ships worldwide free. So let's say the nib is $60. I'm going to just go on the high side. I don't think they're that expensive. He ships it free. Let's see, for me, spending this money, then I have to stay another, I'm going to say round it up, because I'm sure we've gone up again. It just isn't worth it. Now, when I do have fountain pens to give away, brand new ones. Now I don't even know when that's going to happen either. The nib will be hers. That will be international. Actually, I'm going to do 2 at once. So 1 international, 1 USA. I've heard people say when they do, I'm getting off it. I just try to figure things out because people say when you do it on YouTube, they don't watch it and just, So I'm probably going to do it through here and Instagram. And what you'll get, if you're a follower here, that's one. You say on the YouTube follower. If you follow me on Instagram, you can write that down so that'd be another. So you do a separate post. And if you want to tag one person, not required, that'd be a 3rd one. So that's how I'm going to work it. So I'm probably going to do it off the Instagram because I'm going to do it here. And then because this one is the medium SIG too. I have several of them done as SIGs. So it's just a fun nib, and it's kind of, now you're not getting a shadow nib, because that may not go with your pen, but you will be getting a silver one, or a stainless steel, and I do like their nibs. Like I say, I have it from the extra fine up to the broad in the SIGs, and I know mediums I had like 3. And I picked a medium because I feel that most people like mediums. Broads, not everyone does. Not everyone likes the extra fines, or fines. So I went with the broads. So I don't know when that's going to be, but it's going to be sometime. And I will put it in the title. This is in case I get a big blob of ink, which I did. So this is why this is number 2. But it's so that's what I don't know when it's going to be. At least a month, maybe a little longer. See how I feel as time goes on. So here's all my nibs. I did get 6. I love every one of them. I highly recommend pen round, and I highly recommend nib grinder. And you already know, I highly recommend. Now they only work on their own. So if you're going to bring in a nib to them, they won't do it. Now I understand that. They're so busy anyways. And so was I. 10 round, he does, if you go into a show, you can book an appointment. I highly recommend it. It's $10 just to keep this thought. And he worked on 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Knit grinder, 1, 2. He did another one. Maybe I'm wrong. It is just 2. Oh, I had a dry nib. It's not, I know people say, oh, you could do this or this. So he fixed it. It's just not in a pin yet. It's an extra fine dry nib. Now it's not. Woohoo! So the nib grinder did 3 too. Thrilled with all of mine. Always have been. Talk to them. They let you try out your pin, your nib on your pin. And it's just, I showed you what to do, what the little things I'd learned to do going to a pin show. If you want to know, just ask in notes. No, I'll let you know. Okay, let me just say, what I do, this is coming up. I don't want to show that. That's I don't want to use this one either. Sorry, if you see my hand, I don't like arm. What I do is I take one pin for the jewels and make sure your nibs are clean. Don't have your converter in. Don't do that. And I just change out the nib. Also make sure you have like a paper towel or a napkin so you can unscrew it because it's inked. Sorry. And then for the box, I only had the one box. I just brought this. Another box I want to have work done. But yeah, so that's what I highly recommend it. I do, and now I'm sure they're all great. I have only worked with these two at shows. Pin round and knit grinder, highly recommend. And ask them questions. They're really good. Sometimes they don't like telling you, well, that you want to extra. I'm going stupid. Fine. Because they don't want to say that because they don't want you being unhappy. They're getting on social media and bad mouthing them, and I don't blame them there. I've been happy, and I've been having pin around doing knit work at shows the 2 years in July now. First one was in Atlanta. That in knit grinder, highly recommend. Very nice. Taught me how to use the bleak. Because I said, well, that sounds like a fun one. And he says, a little bit of work. And I said, that's fine. I'm used to it. Each knit is a little funny, especially when you get them custom. So here they are. Let's just take a look at them one more time. I'm sure I yacked all through it. There's the spear point by Pin Round. That is his own, which is neat on the front and broad architect in back. Ooh, I love my broad ones. Oblique Chris left foot by Knit Grinder. That is fun ones where you can see what you're writing. Tanto, I'm taking it. I just find you can do the different, and each one of them had the Imperial knit, Pin Round on my little Nardo. Imperial is, there's like a round nib that it's thinner cross strokes, and then I have it where I can do a broader one on the back side. This is a knit grinder, architect on the top, or normal position, back is needle. And then Franklin Christoph is a medium SIG, and that's just a nice nib. They're all gorgeous. So I highly recommend each and every one of these. Like I said, you guys are the first to know. I will post this 24 hours before I post on Instagram so you guys can do it. Now, you do not have to follow me on Instagram to win this. You do have to follow me either on Instagram or YouTube. And then for each one you do, you can post. If you follow me on Instagram, this post. If you follow me on YouTube, that's a post. If you decide to take one friend, not required, you can do that. That's three different posts, but that's it. Because then it gets overwhelming. But anyways, I want to say thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you get some knit work. And if you say, well, Jane, I don't go to shows because they're too far away. I had that same problem, so I had to Allergies are bad. I'm in Florida. We were in the 90s, 95, 96, 94. So everything, pollen's killing me. I have ordered and didn't send no nib in. I had them do, they had stock nibs. And I had them do it, and they sent it to me. After I pay, of course. So, yeah, so this is what's so fun. I just want to get these out. You do not have to pay several $100s. Now, they are fun, stacked nibs. But let me tell you, I'm really having a lot of fun with these custom ground nibs. Anyways, I want to say thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day.